All food orders must be placed by or before 5:50 p.m. Pick up sliced Dietz and Watson deli meat, freshly made Italian bread, and Lewis Dairy Milk.
Hey, don't forget to check out the Bill and Jessica podcast right up on our free Power app in your app store. Click left-hand drop-down, podcasts, and you can listen to segments from our show at any time. We update it throughout the week, about 4 times a week probably. Mm-hmm. So make sure you please check it out. Sometimes 5 times a week.
All of our shows get posted there.
Yes. You can listen to us all the time, not just in the morning. So very cool. All right, here we go. Relationship issues. We got another email in. It says, Dear Bill and Jess, I've been married to my husband for almost 4 years, but we've been together for 6. In the beginning, everything was sunny skies and lily fields.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, my husband's a great guy and has never been abusive toward me in any way. After the honeymoon phase passed, about 1.5 years in, everything seemed to change. Okay, he became messy. Yes, he may have been kind of messy before, but now it's even different. He doesn't return anything to the proper place where he got it from. He leaves clothes all over the floor in the bed, dirty socks in the chair, food and drink containers. You know, he thinks the sink is almost like a trash can.
Okay.
We don't go out and spend time together. I asked if we could go out to dinner or breakfast when we're off together. He sounds like he wants to go, but when the day comes, he acts like he forgets every time, and it always happens that way.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Okay. No, it is. It is. I mean, I'm going along with like what you first started with.
Right.
And I'm kind of like in my in my mind saying like, all right, we have to work on his cleaning habits. He's a mess, you know, the clothes, the socks. Now you're getting into more emotional stuff for her. She wants to go out, spend time. He comes up with an excuse. Okay, now this is...
Or he forgot, you know.
Right.
We have only been on one trip in the beginning of our relationship to visit people. And a recent trip he all of a sudden wanted to do because I told him I wanted to go and have a night to myself in a different environment. We basically disagreed on things the majority of the trip. I can't seem to have a conversation with him about how I feel. I don't feel comfortable expressing my feelings because he has no sense of compassion. It's like I'm a guy and he always tells me, you'll be all right. So when she expresses to him, like, we don't spend time together, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
he's like,
a trip.
He's like, oh, come on, I'm here, aren't I? You're all right.
Okay.
I'm not cheating. I'm home. I come here. You'll be all right.
You're fine. Okay.
We haven't been intimate in any way since September of 2020.
Bill, now you've really lost me.
And even when it did happen, it didn't feel right. I even cried sometimes in the process of it, and he didn't know. We tried for 1.5 years to have a baby. Nothing happened. My feeling for intimacy towards him no longer exists. I'm unhappy in my relationship. I want to tell him how I feel because I'm big on communication, but I don't think he'll take me seriously. He like laughs it off. I have brought things to his attention, but nothing's changed. Everything is unspoken, like a taboo, it seems. He walks around the house being funny and trying to joke and all, but I'm at the point where, you know, I am liking it more and more when I'm alone.
Right.
He is in the military, so I definitely look forward to his short week of deployment whenever he goes on them. Well, that's that. If you're looking forward to him leaving, then it's a problem.
Emotionally, they're not connected.
I don't want to be with someone who I'm not happy with, but I still think there's a chance of change. I don't want to give up so soon, but I don't want to wait too long. I feel that I'm not financially in the position to get a divorce and be on my own yet. I have thought about going to marriage therapist, but I don't think he will be up for it. It honestly feels like we're roommates. What happened to being married? I feel like I'm his mother, and he is my teenage son sometimes. I do things for myself to keep myself happy and starting to take courses to change my career, things that keep me busy. Please help. I mean, they've been together for almost 4 years. Married, but they've been together for 6. Gosh, this is tough.
I am going to push and say counseling.
Yeah.
Because she says that she doesn't want to give it up. You know, they are married, but emotionally there's a disconnect. And when she's feeling like when she's by herself, that she's, fine.
Right.
Emotionally, she's checking out. Something's up.
302-858-5117. Ed says, feel so bad for my brothers and sister in arms when they marry someone like this. I have no advice for you outside of having him join groups to protect himself, as I see the direction this will go in. I guess because he's in the military. There's a crap ton missing here, and although I feel for both of you, this is a conversation for a professional that you both need to be honest with, because there's a lot missing here. Okay? Tony says, I don't think you heeded them issues when you saw things and signs in the beginning. Always consider what you will have when the newness wears off. Now it's come to your feelings versus your vows. As someone else suggested, show him this email and just be silent. Allow your silence to speak volumes. I'm in no way going to speak on the D word in suggestion. In my experience, I've been married twice, and each divorce tore a hole in my soul because the vows are just not a promise to one another. It's a promise to God. How would you feel if God broke his promises? The first was enacted by her. I was willing to withstand the mental and psychological abuse just to stand up for my vow. But the second was followed by me because she did everything the first did. I have to hold myself accountable for my choices of who I align myself with and the red flags I ignore. I wish you love and light. Steve says, so you're saying on one hand that if you could afford divorce, you would. On the other, you're willing to try marriage counseling, but you're convinced there's no point in even mentioning it to him because he will not. So my question is, if he were to hypothetically say yes to marriage counseling and made an effort to have a, positive change, would you want to remain married?
Right. Would you be willing?
Shanice, no sex since 2020. That's a sign something's very wrong in your marriage. He's probably getting it elsewhere. You need to tell him you don't feel happy in this marriage, you don't feel loved, and it's either you work on communication by going to couples therapy or you get a divorce. In your post, you seem confused, though. Make a decision. It's the no sex for 2 years for me.
She does seem very confused.
Yeah.
And she has more than one thing going on.
Let's see. AD says, is he depressed? I can't imagine a military man being that messy. They're required to have order. He may be going through some things that he hasn't shared with you. Does he have any friends or close relatives he can speak with indirectly? Just, to ask about him. Both of you definitely need to go to therapy either way. If he won't go, then you should go alone. Speak to your husband about it. 302-858-5117. Couple, they've been married for 4 years, together for 6. Honeymoon phase is over.
He would be willing to go?
I don't know. That's tough. I think that would be tough to ask a significant other to go to marriage counseling.
Because, there was other parts of the email where she said that she has brought different things to his attention. He blows it off. He laughs it off. He's not, I don't feel like he's emotionally invested.
Beverly says, you can't fix the problem with the same mind that created it. He's too comfortable and you're unhappy. You need to rock his boat. Stop picking up after him. And, he's leaving for deployment. Tell him you won't be there when he gets back. Let him come back to an empty, messy house. If that does not get a reaction from him, nothing else will.
Ooh.
Again, 302-858-5117. 7:52. Question of the day. Good morning.
We know the past 2 years have been stressful